So welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Madeira. This is our third day here in Madeira. We're still doing our promotional video for our own system. I'm here with Chris I. Walker and we're having a great time. But yeah, today is a bit of a difficult day I have to say, because we wanted to start at the highest peak, 1862 meters, but it was completely covered in fog, heavy rain. And we decided to drop that idea and go here to the coast. Took a little bit longer, but at least we didn't miss a sunrise, because as you can see, it's a completely clouded day. Every now and then a little patch of light comes through, as you can see there, far away on the horizon there. There's some light on the ocean, and yeah, every now and then a little bit hits a part. If I turn you around, just look at the distance there. Some light is hitting Beautifull. That's the capital and the airport. And if you look behind me here, you can see this is actually a fantastic spot for a sunrise. So sunrise will be about there somewhere. So you can get some absolutely dramatic light on these cliffs. Still a pretty decent shot. So I am gonna take an image here. And what I had in mind, just so you can see, brighten up the screen a little bit. You see, this is about the shot that the composition that I like. You know, it's a little bit straightforward. You can't do anything else than this here. But yeah, a little bit of night light would be nice. So maybe that patch in the horizon, maybe it will hit, maybe not. You'll never know. But yeah, we're gonna use this morning to explore a little bit. And hopefully, we've got 3 days left here. We can come back here with some decent light. But yeah, I think this is already a pretty nice image, even without the light, you know, with the dramatic clouds, the dramatic rock formations, beautiful sea. So yeah, this is the shot I took from here. And let's see where today is gonna take us. Hopefully, the weather will improve a little bit. So the funny thing is that this video is all about the 8-25 f4 wide angle lens. Not a new one, just existing lens, you know, nothing new. So that's why we are here making some promo material for this specific lens. And as it is about this lens, I figured maybe I should just keep it on the camera and just focus on this. So in the past 2 videos, you've hardly seen any photos with a different lens than this one. And I'm kind of enjoying myself. You know, the landscape is suitable for a lens like this. You know, that's why we went all the way out here and didn't make the video, for example, in the Netherlands. But I'm starting to see more and more of these wide angle compositions. So let me show you this next shot that I found, because I really like this one. So just look on the other side here. You can see it's a dramatic landscape. It looks absolutely epic. And I just noticed these couple of flowers here in the foreground, and I was just thinking, if I can, I'm gonna try to show you if I can do this with the Osmo. I thought if I put the wide angle like inside this flower, I get this peninsula with the island, the dramatic coast, some interest in the foreground. I think it looks really, really cool if I place the lens like this. So that's what I'm trying to do here with all that wind. And I'm not willing to go anywhere closer to the edge here. No image is worth getting injured for, or even worse. So yeah, kind of like this shot. And this is it. So I'm back at the parking with Chris, and we were just looking at the island, and it kind of explains a bit how this place works. Just we're turning around just to look at it. So we're now standing at the far east corner, and you can see two worlds colliding here. You can see the blue skies on the south coast with some light hitting the towns there, probably some really decent weather. But when I turn the camera to the north coast, you can see that's where all the bad weather comes in, you know, that's where the harsh conditions are, the rain, the fog and all that stuff. And somewhere up there are like 1800 meter high peaks that are fantastic, but not with this weather coming in. We need some more clear skies to get up there, but this is like a really nice view of the island, like, yeah, good and bad side, you know. And that's why the south side is so many people living there, and the north side is rugged, it's rough, there's not too many houses. So if you're here for photography, north side, that's where you want to be. South side is for the tourists, so photographers up there, that side. So we just found this really cool spot over here. We drove down and it just looked like this S-curved road, so there's a small parking, we parked in there, and I'm just photographing this road here, S-curved, with all that mood and atmosphere in the background. And I just said to Chris, can you just walk, you can still see him walk back there, walk to the top of that left hill that's just, oh, just inside the corner right here, and it just gives this very small human element to the picture. You got this very huge landscape, and then it's him just walking through it, and it just looks absolute crazy. So if you look at the scene like this, just imagine it's zoomed in a little bit so you don't have those windmills. The shot will be a bit like this, and you can just see Chris here walking up, but he was just standing on that ledge over here, creating that human element in the picture. Absolute crazy. What a island, what a location. And all of a sudden the wind has dropped, you know. So it's completely crazy all day long. And I can just see, if you just look over here, look above Chris, look at this rain coming on here. So yeah, this is what it is all day long. You can call it fate, but while standing there, the exact same car as my Mega White drove up this S-curve, and I just couldn't resist taking this picture. So we found this amazing waterfall. It's in the middle of the day, so we're actually looking for spots like this where we don't have to have some nice light, you know. It's a really nice waterfall, some soft light, all the greens are wet, so really vibrant colors. And you can see it behind me, it's almost like the perfect waterfall. It's like a round circle pool at the bottom, perfect height for it. There's some small steps on the bottom here. So yeah, we are definitely happy that we found this waterfall. And this is only a 5-minute hike. 5 minutes. Our waterfalls here like hours and hours of hiking, and this just seemed perfect to show this and to test live MD and all that stuff. So yeah, let's see if we can find a shot here at this waterfall. So I seem to have found a way down from the bridge, and you can see there's a little path here, but it's all real sketchy, and I'm just sitting on the side of the water here. You can see here at my feet. So I'm trying to find a position where I can use this as a foreground. You see, I've got now 2 waterfalls up here. And you see, when I move back a little bit, I can include this right section here, which creates a bit of interest here, instead of that dark spot here in my right bottom. So I'm going to try to compose the shot a bit like this. And then I'm going to use the live MD filter, which is pretty well possible. I'm going to take like a second of a shot, probably, and there are some leaves going to be blurry. You know, that is, no matter what happens at a waterfall, those leaves are moving due to the wind blowing away from it. So yeah, I think that is really cool. And yeah, I'm just going to take the shot. Hopefully it's worth this effort, and this is it. I just took another shot, and can you see where Chris is standing? You see, that's where I was standing like just a minute ago. And when you get really low, you can get this waterfall here in your foreground, and like really close up in your foreground. So I'm gonna try to show you. Chris is trying to film the shot.
That's how you do it.
I'm gonna kick his balls.
What's his name again? Belgian guy?
The Belgian guy. Chris I. Walker.
Oh yeah, I got it. The stunt guy.
Oh.
The Hollywood actor. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh yeah. So he's trying to get the shot that I was taking. So yeah. But it's a really nice angle where you can see the foreground here and the waterfall in the background. But it's really difficult. I have to handheld it like half a second. But I think I nailed the shot. So if I did, then this is it. So we just drove through this really foggy section of the forest with all these very, how do you call that, mossy really straight trees, and this is pretty high up the mountain. I think we're over 1,000 meters high, so that's why we're entering the fog area. But we just noticed this S-curve in the road here, and just look, we just parked over there, but if you turn the camera down here, wow, that looks like a really nice shot. I always like to use those S-curves here, and every now and then a patch of fog comes rolling in and the light illuminates the scene. So I think it's just really nice. Right now the fog has disappeared a little, but every couple of minutes the fog comes back. So we're just waiting for that and for a shot without the cars. I think that's going to be really nice. So just look at that light at the end of this road. Makes a really cool shot. Just standing here in the middle of the road with all those really nice straight trees. And then that foggy moodiness to it. I think that's absolutely worth a shot. So I'm gonna wait for the light to increase and then I'll take this one. And just look between all those trees here. Every now and then a different shape was amongst them, creating some really nice opportunities. And imagine that with a bit of light, and we got some amazing shots that unfortunately I did not film. And with this last shot of Chris looking at this amazing tree in that straight tree forest, I am going to leave you. So this is the last image after this clip. I hope you're enjoying this Madeira series, and if you do, please push the thumbs up button and consider subscribing if you didn't already, because there's a lot more amazing stuff coming from this crazy island. So I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.